Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I've just done a very simple purple and pink look. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then stay tuned. So the first thing I always do is start out with a primer, and I use my Mercier, what's it called now, eye canvas. I put it all over my eyelid so it helps with any discolorations and anything of the sort. So I always go in with a transition colour, and just to mute out any tones in my eyebrows, and I'm going in with MAC's Cork. Using my MAC 217 brush, I'm just going to do some, defining my crease. And then I always go back with rice paper, and just to define or highlight my brow bone. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful palette. It's from W7 and it's called Neon Nights. It's so cute, like seriously. Just going to take out the brush, and using my little Real Techniques Essential Crease brush, I'm going to go in with this orange colour here. It looks very scary, but trust me, it's not that bad. It'll just act like a light transition colour. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with the pink colour, or like a cranberry colour over here, and I'll be concentrating on that just a little bit lower. And I'm going to go back with the 217 and do some blending. It looks like I'm very rough or not putting it smoothly. I don't really mind because I'm going to go back and conceal it, but it's fine. And then once that is done, I'm going to go with my Maybelline Colour Tattoo, and this one is called Endless Purple, and this is going to act as the base for the eyeshadow. Grabbing a very random brush, just to paint that. I'm going to take it a little bit higher because my lid space is like ridiculously small. It's very small, so I'm going to take it up a little bit. And then back to this palette, I'm going to use this purple colour, so I'm going to use that on my lid. I like this palette. It doesn't have a lot of fallouts like the other one. Now I'm going to go back in with this palette and make sure everything is well blended, because you can see you don't want to have any demarcation line. Going back with that same, transition shade we used. Just back on my 217 and blend. Now I'm going to go in with Cork that we used earlier, just because I want here the top to look a little bit more brown. Yeah, so generally some people put things under the eyes, but I wear contacts and my eyes are pretty sensitive, so I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to keep it really cool, and then going in with my eyeliner, favourite part ever, and that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm going to do the second eye and then come back. So I've done the second eye. Now I'm going to conceal under here because I don't want any dodgy stuff. I just want it to look neat. So I'm using my Revlon Colorstay concealer, and this is like my favourite one ever. I'm just going to conceal under here, and it would make the eye look come together even more. I'm going to grab my I look crazy, don't I? I'm going to grab my Real Techniques setting brush, and this is like the best brush ever. Now you can see some of my eyeliner has been lost, which is fine. I'm just going to apply that back a little bit. So I'm going to go back and set where I've concealed, because I don't want it to move around or anything of the sort. You can use the same setting brush, but I have two, and this is the second one, and I use this mainly for powder, so I'm just going to go in with dabbing motions. So now that the eyes are done, I'm going to do my lashes. They take ages to do, like probably 100 hours later, but I'll show you the ones I'm going to use. I don't use expensive lashes. I only use this one from Wilko, and they're £1. This one is the volume one, and I'll be using my duo glue, if I can find there. So this is it. I've had this for a little while, but it's one of the best I've tried. So once I put that back, once I put it on, I'll be back. So I'm back, done the lashes. God, yeah. So now that I'm done with my face, I'm going to do some contouring, my favourite part, and I'm using my black Opal foundation stick, and this is in Suede Mocha, so it's more of a foundation stick for a darker person, but I'm going to use it to contour today. I usually start from where my natural cheekbones would or should be. I'll grab my Real Techniques sculpting brush and just dab it in, but I'm going to do like dabbing motions instead of sweeping. Contour kit, and this is in medium, I'm going to use this side with my, where is it? With my Real Techniques, what's it called now? Duo Fiber Contour Brush. I'm just going to blend this out a little bit so that doesn't look too harsh. Because that's what it's looking like on the camera now, and it's not like that in real life. And then I'm going to contour my nose. My favourite part, I just love contouring my nose, it just gives me a different look. And I'm going to use this same, with just a slightly pointed brush. The thing with contouring is you want to make sure you start from here, which is just linking to your eyebrows, and just take it down. You don't want to use anything that's too, you know, dark, and then cut off the tip of your nose, and just do this, you know, just at the tip to make it appear shorter, but you can do anything that pleases you. And I'm going to go with this Real Techniques brush. I think it's an eyeshadow brush. What's it called? Nope, didn't eyeshadow brush, but that I'll use to blend out the whole area. And I'm just going to make sure I sweep it right across to my eyes, or to the beginning of my eyebrows. You have to blend it properly, else it'll look horrible. Like, these things look good on film, but in real life, if you don't blend it properly, you end up looking like a statue. That's not even funny. And then if you want to do something extra, which I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go in with my contour kit again. And here I'm just going to set everything. I'm going to use a very small brush, and it's also from Real Techniques. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go in with this and down the bridge of your nose, because you want light to get here. Remember, you cut it off, so don't take it too low. And then with any blending brush, today I'm going to use the same one I've been using, and do some tapping motions and take it down. So you can see it really kind of brings in light to the nose area and makes the other areas appear dark. I always make sure I set it, because if I don't, it just looks terrible. And that's pretty much it for the face. Now, I don't really think I want to do anything extra. I'm going to just use an olive powder, and that's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I like to do my powder first and then do my cheek stuff, or my what do you call this now, bronzer or blush, whatever. But I like to put my olive powder first. I can still see some of my spots showing, but I can't be bothered. And then for today, the blush I'm going to use is this lovely one. It's from another store, so I bought it a long time ago, but I really like it, and it's like a purple tone one. I'm going to use my brush from Sephora. It's Pro Airbrush, I think it's number 55. I will list everything in the down bar. I like how subtle it is, it's not really anything wild. And then for my lips, which look terrible already, I'm going to use Cork. I'm going to use Chatterbox. I just think it's the perfect lipstick to go with this look. So this, just to finish up the look. So this is the completed look, and yeah, this is the modeling